Oh, I can't wait to see an AFC rivalry. The Kansas City Chiefs and the LA Chargers. I want to see Clyde Edwards-Helaire take on Kenneth Murray in a one-on-one matchup. When we think about Edwards-Helaire coming over, there's talk about him being like Brian Westbrook. Well, man, if he has Westbrook skills, I can't wait to see how Andy Reid uses him. Back out the backfield, screen passes, swing passes, one-on-one option routes. He is going to create headaches for defensive coordinators in that division. But the Chargers may have the answer in Murray. Murray can hit, run, and cover. Great sideline-to-sideline player. I love his instincts and awareness. When we match him up one-on-one, I think it's going to be a lights-out performance.
I like that, and we get it twice a year. Charles, is there a matchup that stands out to you, my friend?
Well, there certainly is, but before I get to that, Bucky, I can't wait to see Kenneth Murray on a blitz and Edwards-Helaire on blitz pickup. That's when we find out what's going to go down. That'll be a whole lot of fun. I love the matchup. But look, I'm going to go kind of chalk, guys, all right? This is Lou Alcindor and Elvin Hayes in college basketball, 1 versus 2. Right? This is Joe Burrow with the Cincinnati Bengals and Chase Young with the Washington Redskins going head-to-head, 1 versus 2. Joe Burrow already absorbing the playbook. They got rid of Andy Dalton. The job is officially his, even though we knew it was going to be. And he's going to have to test his second and third reaction plays against a guy who knew him from back in the day when they were both at Ohio State, and Chase Young, who's a relentless pass rusher, who understands that you have to stay with it, and he has a second and third reaction when he's rushing the passers, not just one move and he's stopped. So this is going to be a whole lot of fun to see those two get at it in their one time against each other.
Yeah, and again, we know all the team's opponents already, but the full schedule is set to be released sometime later this month. So with that, an interesting scenario that you bring up there, Charles, as we dig in here, we've actually seen a quarterback and a defensive player matchup just 5 times since 1970 after being selected number 1 and number 2 overall. And actually the number 2 picks team has won every matchup. It actually happened twice last year with Nick Bosa and the Niners sweeping the top pick, Kyler Murray, and the Arizona Cardinals. So guys, for my rookie versus rookie matchup, I'm going with the Raiders duo at defensive back, the cornerbacks you talked about yesterday there, Bucky, going up against the Broncos' 2 rookie receivers in Jerry Jeudy and KJ Hamler. So look, I'm looking at Amik Robertson and Damon Arnett, the 1st and 4th round selections for the Raiders. I think you probably see Damon Arnett out there on the perimeter, perhaps matching up with the speed of a KJ Hamler. You probably see Amik Robertson lining up in the slot, perhaps against the route technician in Jerry Jeudy. And while you may give the Alabama Crimson Tide star the edge in that matchup, I would just have KJ Hamler, Cortland Sutton, everybody else that's on the field should have their head on a swivel, because Amik Robertson will come off of coverage and make a play on the football. He is a ball player.
And Damon Arnett will hit you too. So this is going to be a whole lot of fun. Damon Arnett's going to try and do his Willie Brown impression out there on the corner, the grand old man of the Raiders that we lost this past year.